What's up, you guys? Welcome to the VP9 upgrade. This is my first upgrade I'm going to do on my VP9, and as you can see, I have a Lobos Trigger with the M-carbo spring kit. And what I've heard that this is spring kit gives it about 3-pound pull compared to the stock pull, 6-pound pull. The trigger itself gives it a 3-pound pull. So we're gonna see with these two upgrades how flawlessly the HK will perform after this. I'm not going to show you a rundown on how to do it, but if you guys know how to take it apart, there are videos out there on how to take it apart. I'm just going to do a quick video on how to take, if you know how to field strip it, should be pretty easy. After you field strip it, you pull this lever down, slide comes off, pull the trigger a little bit, the other slide, that little slide mechanism comes out. You first want to hit this pin, the back pin, you get to your internals, and you start swapping everything out. There's a video out there of a M-carbo, the guys who does it, they show you how to legitimately do it step by step. So I am going to watch their video and take on my part. We'll be back. Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to field strip your firearm. Make sure it's empty, no mag, nothing in the chamber, it's clear. Put the lever down, just like that. Put a slide comes off, set that aside. Get your slide latch. You want to just play with your trigger, pops out. 1/8 punch. This is a rope punch. So what you want to do is hit this one out. Locking block comes out. Take this guy out. Your fire mechanism, housing, everything, all this comes out. Then you mess with the internals after that. I am going to switch my trigger, so I believe I'm going to pull this guy out to swap him out, and there's a few pins I have to hit out to swap the trigger. But that's the first step. Alright, we'll be back. Here you guys. First pin is out. Look like alligator pins. There you go. The first pin was right there. Then you got the second pin will be inside this one right here. Then third pin is that guy. Alright, so this pin right here was a little bit struggle. I went in with my pliers, pried it against the frame, push against the frame, and pop it this way. So we're going to take this guy out right now. That's why you need pliers, and there you go. Second pin. Once you guys remove this pin, be cautious, there's a spring right there on the locking block. And then you also want to remove this guy, and then trigger or slide catch will come out. Alright guys, the locking block has came out. This is all the parts that I took out. Be cautious with this spring. This spring goes right here. So just remember where everything goes. You have to pull this out. This is like the plus sign that's on the other side of this guy. And this is the trigger mechanism. So we are going to swap this guy out right here. So I believe you might have to punch this pin right there from this side. Looks like another. Nope. This is a 5/54 punch, and it fits right perfect. These are all rolling pins. Rolling, can we see it? Here we go. Rolling punch kit. This guy's gonna go right here. Gonna punch him out. The shit slides off, and a new trigger should be on there. Alright, you guys, stand corrected. The punch pin for the trigger is a 1/16 punch, roll punch. I just tapped it a few times right there, and then trigger assembly just popped out. I kept it halfway so I can keep the rest of it just like that, and this guy just slides in right there. Alright, mind you not, I keep everything in the bag because I'm about to clean this up before I put it back in. As you guys, out with the old and with the new. As you can see this trigger together. This is that Lobos trigger. And we're just gonna dry fit it first. And see if it goes this way. You see this little slot already, and it looks like it's pre-punched so that you don't really have to punch it in yourself. And there it goes. That's the trigger set right there. Alright, I'm gonna punch it in. Alright, you guys, so I got the rear locking block off. So that pin was from here. Alright, sit across. This is plastic, don't ruin it. This is metal. After you get this out, set that to the side, and you can see it's locked into a little groove, so you kind of just slide it on out. So once that's out, you get the smallest bit. You want to hold this latch down. You stick the little pin into here, and you just push down, pops out, just like that. Pull this out, slowly decrease, and there's your spring. Spring sits on a little lever. You swap that out. Alright, you guys, these are the two springs sitting side by side. You can see this is the factory stock spring. It is almost the same size gauge as this freaking, what is this? 1/16 punch. This spring came from the rear housing, and this is the new spring from the M-carbo. So we're gonna install these two. And once that's in, we're gonna give it a try. Alright, you can see, reverse your process, very easy steps, pin back into place, nice and perfect. And this is the first spring. It looks very light. With the factory spring, I can press it down, but some pressure. With this one, ease. Alright, you guys, check this out. This is one of the trickiest part. This is a tiny spring that goes behind this plate onto the locking block. I put my pin in there, holding it down. Oh, there you go. Well, that spring sits right on that lip right there, and you could barely put just like that. Put in the slot. Alright, so you guys take a look. You can take a screenshot of what needs to be placed, plus the locking block and spring. So that's how I sort it, just like the video that's been shown. You guys can look them up. I'm not sponsored by anybody or anything, and yeah, doing this on my own. Alright, you guys, complete trigger and trigger spring mechanism. You see the rear and the trigger reset with the new trigger. Everything's back to normal. Feels good in the hand. Alright, well, that's the complete. And put it back together, and let's see what the trigger pull is like. Alright guys, well, let's put the gun back together and see what the trigger pull is like. Alright, first pull. Nice little play. Alright, I can deal with that. Alright, nice and soft. Nice and light. Oh, I can see myself going very fast. Oh yeah, I can deal with this, guys. You can only imagine how fast you can actually. That's just insane how it feels like you're holding something. You just want to keep going. It's very light. The trigger is very light, so you can imagine, guys. All right, that's the HK VP9 Lobos Trigger with the new M-carbo spring housing. All right, guys, thanks for watching.